pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to do a super easy, beginner-friendly smoky eye. If you're not that great at eyeshadow, which I'm not either, this is a very easy way to do a smoky eye. So first I'm going in with my brows. I'm just going in with the Essence Tinted Brow Gel, and I'm just brushing it through my brows. I used to fill in my brows with like a pomade or like a pencil, but then it started to look very blocky for me. So now I just use some tinted brow gel because it looks a lot more natural for me. And then I go in with the clear e.l.f. eyebrow gel, and I just go over that again because I like when my eyebrows stay in place and they don't move. And then I go in with my Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. It's in shade 12N, I believe. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I get a flat brush like this. It's by Morphe, the one that I'm using. It doesn't have any like numbers or name of it, but it is from Morphe. And I just go in and I conceal the bottom and the top. This makes your brows look a lot more cleaner and a lot more shaped. So I just go in, I carve them out, and then I go in with my beauty blender to blend any harsh lines. And then that same Tarte concealer I used to carve my brows, I'm just putting it on my lid and blending it out. You don't necessarily need eye primer, you can just use your concealer. And then I'm going in with my Wet n Wild translucent powder and just setting that. Then I'm going to use this palette by Morphe and go in with the lightest brown shade. And then you're going to kind of do kind of a cat eye, I guess I would call it, type of thing. Like you want to make like a sharp edge with the eyeshadow on your outer corner, like I'm showing you guys in the video. Also, sorry if this is not the best quality. I do record off of my iPad or my iPhone. I do not have a camera, so the quality may not be that good, and I don't know if this angle is a little bit weird. Let me know if you guys like the angle. Then I'm going in with this darker brown on the same brush, and you're gonna put that darker brown beneath the lighter brown. So put the darker brown where you put the first shade beneath it, if that makes sense. And you're just gonna blend that out underneath to kind of darken it a little bit, but you still want that lighter brown to show up. So make sure you're putting that darker brown underneath the lighter shade. And then I went in with the first light brown, and I'm just putting it all over my lid. Putting like a light brown shade before you put black helps the black blend better, and it doesn't make the black patchy. And then I'm going in with this Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the Armed and Dangerous one. And I'm just getting a fluffy brush with black on there, just black eyeshadow. And I'm putting that all on my lid, and then I'm blending it very slightly into the crease. You don't want it fully in the crease because, again, you want that brown to show. You just want to blend the black slightly in the crease. And then once you have your black and brown eyeshadows blended, I'm going in with this Morphe Mickey and Friends palette, and I'm getting that silver sparkly color. And I'm getting it with my finger because it gets more pigmented that way. And then you're going to tap it in the middle of your eyelid. Just leave it on your eyelid. Do not put it in your crease. Just put it on the middle of your eyelid, and then whatever excess is left on your finger, then you can put it on the rest of your lid. This brand name Refer sent me out one of their eyelash curlers, and I'm trying it for the first time in this video. But my honest review on it is it wasn't the greatest. I ended up switching back to my e.l.f. eyelash curler that I've been using for years. This brand has two different eyelash curlers, one for like round eyes and one for almond. I had the round eye one. No hate to the brand or anything like that, it just didn't work for me. I don't know if my eyelashes were too short, but it didn't really curl, and it was very hard to curl the eyelashes. Like when you push it down, it wasn't even pushing down, like you had to put like all your pressure. And as you see, it didn't really do much for my eyelashes, so this was not for me. Again, no hate to the brand, it just didn't work for me. I ended up switching back to my e.l.f. eyelash curler that I always use. But anyways, you're going to curl your eyelashes and then go in with some mascara. I'm using this Wet n Wild waterproof mega length mascara. A little hack for you guys: if you guys have straight eyelashes like me, I always go in with a waterproof mascara before I go in with my regular one. This adds a lot more volume, and with the waterproof coat first, it helps your eyelashes stay up and they don't get straight throughout the day. And then after applying the waterproof, I go in with my Kosas Soul Gazer mascara. And then I just do a few coats of that. This mascara is also very good. It adds a lot of length and a lot of volume all in one. So I do definitely recommend this. And then I'm going in with these Lily lashes. Now these are some of my favorite lashes, guys. I have like a million pairs. And these, you do not need any glue. So you don't need to apply any glue. They are body heat activated. I know you guys probably heard about these and probably thought they was fake. I did too until I tried them and I love them. I use them a lot more than I use regular lashes. I have a lot of Lily lashes. As you can tell, they're my favorite. I have the body heat activated ones and just their regular ones. But even with the body heat ones, even if they don't get sticky, which you get like 3 wears out of them, once they start to get not sticky, after like the 3 wears, you can just put regular eyelash glue and still wear them. So they're not going to go to waste after they run out of their stickiness. And then this is how easy they are to put on the body heat activated ones. I just pulled it off and stick it on your eye, adjust the inner corner and the outer corner, and then you're done. And then I'm going in with the LA Girl Liquid Felt Tip Jet Black Liner. And I'm just going to fill in my inner corners. I just went in with a little bit of eyeliner in my inner corner to blend false lash and my regular lash. And today we're going to try the Milk Hydro Skin Tint. I got this when I ordered the Makeup by Mario blush, so I'm going to try it out. I primed with the e.l.f. primer, the Hydro Grip one. Then I'm just going in with the Milk Skin Tint. This is my first time using it. I'm just applying it, you know, wherever there's redness and just all over my face. And then I'm just going in with my beauty blender. It says that you can apply this with a brush or by rubbing it in with your hands, but I'm not a fan of using my hands or a brush for face makeup because it just doesn't work for me. So I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. I do have to say I did like this. It's my first time using it and it blended very nicely. It had good coverage for a skin tint. Most skin tints I use, they don't really cover, that's why I don't use them. But the Milk one was not sticky and it felt like skin. Then I'm going in with my Tarte concealer and I'm just putting a few dots of this where I want to highlight. So my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. And then I'm going in with that Wet n Wild translucent powder I use for my eyes. I'm just setting my under eyes around the sides of my mouth because I creased there and the sides of my nose. And then I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour in the shade Gentle. And then I'm just blending that out. I put that on my forehead, my cheekbones, and my nose. And then I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Love, and I'm just going to blend that out. Then I'm going in with the first light shade that we used for the eyeshadow, and I'm just putting it underneath my line. Do not put it in your waterline, I'm just putting it underneath. And then I got a little bit of a dark brown too, and I put that on after. And then now I'm just setting, sort of baking. I just put it on my forehead and underneath my cheeks where I put the contour. Then I'm going in with the LA Girl. This is a blush, but it is a contour shade. It's in the shade Just Because, and I'm just using it wherever I put that liquid contour. And then I'm going in with this Makeup by Mario powder blush in the shade Wildberry and just applying it where I put the liquid blush. And then I go in with some more setting powder and I just set the rest of my face with a fluffy brush. And then I'm going in with the Makeup by Mario lip liner in Rich Mauve, I believe it's called. Then I got the little bit of concealer and put it in the middle of my lips. And then I'm going back in with the lip liner to just darken it a little bit. And then I'm going in with this e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Rich Mauve. Then I'm finishing it off with this Milani setting spray and the e.l.f. roller lash mascara for my bottom lashes. And that is it, guys. That is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have any products you want me to try out, comment it below, guys, and let me know what you want to see me post on here.